Started when I was 17, started riding some trail bikes in off-road conditions, and by the time I turned 22 or 23, I think I'd had about 18 different bikes. A lot of them were off-road bikes, trail bikes, and that gives you a very good grounding in motorcycle riding, learning how bikes slide and controlling them. Always had a passion for motorcycles. Since 1985, June 1985, 31 years.
Okay.
I strongly favour the Yamahas. They're a very forgiving bike and extremely well built. So yeah, I have full intentions of keeping up my motorcycling. In my personal opinion, I go out on the road and every other moving object is out there potentially to kill me. People with mobile phones, people that just don't look. The motorcyclist has to be absolutely on top of all of the issues that we are presented with. The bike rider has to be constantly vigilant, alert, and riding for the total unexpected. You need to be constantly scanning and situationally aware. A motorcyclist needs to develop that sixth sense. Where's the potential danger? What do I need to be aware of? And it's virtually everything on the road around you. Pedestrians, dogs, debris on the road, oil, water, all of the things. You must be so aware and constantly. You can't let your mind wander from expect the unexpected. What is around that next bend? Am I going too fast if I come over this crest and there's something there that I don't expect? Am I going to be able to stop? Am I going to be able to take evasive action and successfully avoid that without crashing? And it takes a lot of mind processing. You can't just drift off and have a leisurely ride. It's constant vigilance, constant scanning that's going to keep you alive. That's what's kept me virtually in one piece all these years. And one of the principal things is too much speed in inappropriate places. Let's see who can go the fastest. I mean, that's just going to end in tragedy. It mightn't happen this weekend, but if you continue down that path, it's going to happen. Riding beyond your ability and not staying focused, you need to curb the enthusiasm, the adrenaline rush of, wow, I really nailed that one. Let's see if I can do it a little bit harder, a little bit faster. The mindset, sit there as you hop on the bike, as you do your helmet up, and before you start it up, say to yourself, right, I'm not going to go stupid. I have to come home this afternoon to the family. To keep visible on the road, it's important that the car drivers actually know you're there. Your positioning on the road is important, that you're not in a blind spot. Generally, if you look in the mirrors of a car as you're following a car, and if you can see the driver's face, he can probably see you. But if your road positioning is in an area where a driver can't see you, then he's not even going to anticipate. Most motorists are just oblivious to motorcycles. Make your road positioning so that they can at least have the best chance of knowing you're there. Wearing the appropriate type of safety equipment with some form of high visibility. I've always been an advocate of colourful helmets as opposed to black. The more you're seen, the more chance you're giving yourself of having a safe ride without incident. Never ever think that the car driver has seen you. If you're approaching an intersection and you see a car on your left and he's got his indicator on, anticipate that he hasn't seen you, because 6 out of 10 times he probably hasn't. They look for trucks, they look for big things. Car drivers are notorious for just pulling out in front of bikes. It's not that police want to go out and spoil your fun by giving you tickets or booking you for speeding or crossing double lines. Things like that are inherently dangerous. We get no joy out of issuing infringements or fining people. There's a lot of misconception that, oh, well, yeah, you're revenue raising. It's not revenue raising. It's trying to instill in people, look, be safe. We try and get the message out there that, look, play by the rules, ride sensibly, and everybody will get along fine. We've run community days where we open our doors and say, look, this is all of the latest equipment we have. Our bikes are now fitted with mobile radar. We have camera detected offences. We have all of this technology to track people who choose to not play by the rules. I'd rather give you a ticket every single day than come there and scrape you up off the road. I've carried a lot of dead bodies off the road in my service, and I've done ambulance escorts for motorcyclists involved in serious accidents that haven't survived. And there is no pleasure in that at all, especially when we have to go and tell mum or wives and kids that there's been a tragedy. There's always that group out there, we're bulletproof, won't happen to me, I'm too good. You're not. It can happen to anybody. Ride safely for me every single day. I come to work, I hop on a very powerful, high-performance motorcycle. I leave my wife, my kids, and it means to me, ride safely for me means I'm riding safely for them. Where are they going to be without me? Think about that before you click it into first gear. What's going to happen if I don't come home this afternoon? Or if I'm in a hospital for the next 6 months in traction, or I end up in a wheelchair, what is that going to do to my family? It can absolutely devastate the lives of so many people because you took that unnecessary risk. So ride safely for me means ride safely for my family. Come home, be there to take care of them.
Muddy, thank you for your service, and we wish you a long and happy retirement.
Thank you. Ooh, hang on.
Yeah.
It's my wife.